Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Control, where I think I'm actually just going to carry on with the story, because I don't believe I have the ability to actually enter those previous areas that were marked as red. Like the X-ray light box object of power was hidden behind a red barrier, the training course was hidden behind a red barrier, and I have no idea how I'm expected to actually access the rubber duck. I don't know if it's something that I missed in that area, but most likely by the time I get to most likely by the time I actually get to that last mission, once I get to that last mission, I presume I'll have everything that I need in order to, in theory, complete the game. So at that point, then I'm going to be like, okay, hold on. Am I expected to go through the ashtray maze now? Hold on. I do. Now is the time for the ashtray maze. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to be like a story element. I thought it was going to be more of a side mission, but what is the fastest way to the ashtray maze? Do I go to Central Research? Yes. Okay, so this is actually going to be a plot element. I guess that explains why I wasn't able to get through it before. Though I wonder what has changed in between then and now. Like, I don't think I've actually gained any new abilities, aside from, like, the ability to levitate. But I don't see how that specifically would enable me to get through the maze. Though, considering the mission title, The Finnish Tango, that makes me feel as though the janitor will be here to help guide me through it. And I want to go that away? You know, this area I think I still find a little... Okay, that just goes to parapsychology. Let's float our way down to the bottom here. Ah, okay. Now I know where I'm supposed to go. Oh yeah, I have to go back up, actually. It's the door next to Dr. Darling's office, who apparently has offices, like, throughout the building. I wonder if they would have actually done anything. Oh, hello. You know, it's a good thing that the whole launch ability tracks. Because that makes it a lot easier to aim. Also, holy crap, I now have the ability to pick up the big guys. Oh, hello. Ah, hello. How are you? Ah, you silly goose. Hey, no pot shots, no free shots at me. Alright. Alright, now let's head over to Dimensional Research. Which I must have, I guess, come here way too early in the game. But I guess that kind of stresses the Metroidvania aspect of Control, in that, like, it presents you all of these different paths. but it does lock away a lot of the stuff from you. Without a clear manner of continuation. And as you can see by the janitor's cart.
Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken. How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ati.
Huh. So I came all the... Oh. But this game was at the very least kind enough to... I was going to say I came all the way here just to have to leave immediately. But at the very least, this game is kind enough to provide me a waypoint. The janitor's office. Let's go to... Where is that? There we go. All right. So Ati isn't actually in the ashtray maze, although he mentions that it's broken, which presents the idea that the reason why it could not actually proceed wasn't because I was doing it wrong, but because the maze itself was incorrect. But we'll see what actually talking to Ati does to change things. Like, part of me wonders exactly how Ati is related to the building itself, to the oldest house. Nobody really talks about Ati much. And part of me wonders if he is himself an object of power. Like the unconscious representation of like a janitor. Like, is that the case? Is he like a manifestation of the building itself? And that's why he kind of more or less goes about as he pleases? Nope. Janitor's office is this way, I think. Sometimes it's hard to navigate the map, I gotta admit. Okay. I just needed to take the elevator up. Because the janitor's office is on the second floor. Like, it's hard to tell exactly, like, what's on the first floor and the second floor with the, map that is provided. But as for where Ati is... Huh. I never went in this room, and has a clearance rating of 2. This was where the carousel horse was. The first episode of Threshold Kids. Very, very bizarre show. But as for the location of the mysterious janitor... Or I can't just rush right through there, I guess. Oh yeah, he's through here. Oh.
There's no Ati. Where is he?
I'm guessing this is going to be the information about his whereabouts.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on to the holiday. Guess I'm about to find out.
Also, it looks as though Ati did leave a few missions for me to do. What did he have me do? Talk to the plants, eradicate the mold, Clear the clog. Sounds like a good time. I've already done that. Eradicate boar mold. But let's finish up this mission at least. No. And then we'll pick him up, throw you against him, we'll pick you up, throw you against the wall. Good times for everybody. Huh. Oh. Okay. I was expecting to fall to my death there. Interesting. Oh, that's where I need to go. Let's just float on. Float on down. So does he lead you to an ability that you can use, an object of power that you can then use? Oh. The furnace. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of a perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes isn't a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. Somebody should take a look at that thing. Might be time for replacement. I keep expecting there to be a moment in which the furnace is actually dealt with, because the furnace is actually an entity. It's, I don't know if it's an altered item or itself an object of power.
Mold's gotten in here too? Alright.
Ah, damn it. I think somebody's firing shots at me. But who? Oh, it's that guy. Ah, Jesus. Let us take that, like, their rapid fire shot really... God damn. Really, really burns through your health. Anybody appearing behind me? Nobody's appearing behind me. So let's dash forward, dash back. Alright. Oh, hello. Yeesh. That does a lot of damage. Alright, let's go back on the track. circle around, see if there is some more mold to destroy. Like, nobody really talks about the mold. It's there, it's everywhere. I'm not entirely sure what it does. Like, I guess there are mold people. Like, you'd think that would be more of a problem. Oh, hello. A, Ocean View Motel switch. Okay, so all the doors start off as closed.
Pohjois-Itämeri, etelän ja lounaan välistä tuulta 5–12.
Okay. Hello. You are blocking up the first room. Okay, there are 3 radios in this. I don't know if the game wants me to essentially select a specific set of radios or all of the radios. Maybe because maybe like turning on all of the radios increases the signal of whatever's playing on the radio. And thus this means I'll be able to enter room 1. Yep. Huh. Alright. Yeah, that killed the mold I was playing. Although that, I guess, you can say that ties into some of the more, some of the themes for the villain of the story. In that, like, a certain... Hold on. The janitor's room. Interesting. A response team was dispatched to the possible AWE in progress at Redacted Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved AI-63. The Bureau had discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the Redacted Corporation. Local law enforcement had discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf, due to the fact that they only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Field Agent Redacted accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to the site as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AW was considered low. Despite the cell evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved. So it was probably a good thing he had a team of people to back him up. Huh. And what is going on back there? And what is seeing me? Clearly something sees me. Discerning the pattern. Oh, I'm in the Blackrock Quarry. Okay. I presume I go through that door. Oh, hello. Way down yonder. But it appears there are some fools who want to start up a fight. Little do they know, I've gained the ability of flight, and do not need to worry about said fools. Huh. You know, this looks like an elevator shaft, but it's missing an elevator. Is there a switch to call it down? A button? Shall we go? Okay, I may have chosen to slow my fall down a little bit too far away, in the name of caution. Also, I can't tell if that's a floor way down there, or if that's just a never-ending fog and I'm about to die. Okay, that's the floor. It was the bright lights that made it look like a fog. Oh, by the way, I upgraded my launch ability so I can now pick up forklifts and launch forklifts at people. So, so the hiss best be careful. Oh, shit. Never mind. I just blew myself up. Okay, hopefully I don't get killed in the next fight I'm in, because, wow, that was pretty stupid. Although, I suppose I didn't... He didn't look like a hiss, I swear. Although I probably should have assumed he was a hiss anyway, because how would an actual guard be all the way out here? Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, redacted along the south side of the building, caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates in accelerated physical redacted from redacted, rendered field agent redacted, and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found AI-63 at the origin of the redacted, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was needed. I presume this might actually be an object of power of some sort? But where can it be? Cable cart control. Maybe there is a button I was supposed to push. There's a button I was supposed to push. Ah. Oh, hello. I'm just getting hit by a lot of things. Oh, hello. Yeah. Okay. After almost destroying myself, I seem to have repaired the damage that I have caused, which is good. Damn it. Okay, a lot of close, almost, oh no. A lot of almost deaths there. Nope, nope. And are you done? No, you're not done. Luckily, I've got some bodies I can just hurl at you. Whew. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? I can tell where you're going. To hell! Alright. Take that. Whew. That was stressful. That was a lot of guys. And it sounds like the closer I get to Ati, the more I can hear his song, so to speak. Is this his song? Is this just Finnish music? Huh. I'm nowhere. What does this remind me of? There was another video game that this reminds me of, where you're looking at like almost an infinite amount of columns in the distance, going on forever. I could be thinking of something like Eternal Darkness, where you go to like the underground city. But there's also something else I'm thinking of more specifically. This is something I haven't thought about in a while. Oh, I can't jump. The Remedy guys knew people would try to fly away because they got close. Heroes Tango.
There's something up ahead. Do you see it?
The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. AI-14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating these words, cross-referencing them with esoteric texts from the early days of the Bureau. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at various speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested this specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on the other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one, with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward. And to think, there are still more words to be found.
Samma på svenska! Hey, girl. For a fin. Holidays holy.
Huh. Is he on holiday, or is he on the image of a holiday?
Ahti?
Did you miss me? Did you have piss in your sock? Yes.
What?
No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
Uh-huh. Do I have piss in my sock? You know, I wonder if this place has any more purpose beyond just... beyond just meeting the... meeting the janitor here. Okay, so apparently this is the way to get at the rubber duck. Although I wonder if I have to deal with any mold people here. Or if it's just a straight shot. Yeah, it looks like it's just a straight shot. Oh, hello. Hello, how are you? Oh, son of a...
Ducks. Great.
Where did he go?
This must be one of Langston's altered items.
Did you leave the room? Nope. No, I don't think this is the direction it went. I think it went... It kind of sort of dashed to the left, maybe? This is somewhat... somewhat confusing, I have to admit. Oh. Okay. I think I got it now. Maybe, sort of. Oh, there it is. Ah, there it goes. Excellent.
Finally, no more quacking.
Alright, now I can return to Langston. Hopefully he's done. Hopefully I don't have any more of these altered items to hunt down. He is in... containment? Alright. Let's turn in this quest to see what we get out of it.
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
Which is strange because you would have expected the first time to have destroyed it, but
displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but that's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now.
chasing down altered items for Langston is her life.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
But at the very least, I'm done for now. Alright, let's, I've heard about it a long time ago. I didn't know it actually, started the mission. But I now have the ability to talk to plants. Oh, hello. That is going to have to wait, however. Because I clearly need to do some more fighting. Oh, hello. That nearly killed me. And immediately revived me. It's interesting, the push and pull of health in this game. The question is, which plants can I talk to? Can I talk to any plants? Like you guys?
Talk to the plants. Small talk was never really my strong suit. At least small talk was never really my strong suit. At least they can't talk back.
Okay. How does one talk to plants? Here we go. How are you doing, plant?
I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh?
Huh. Well, the plants want, they want to, they work hard, they grow, they absorb sunlight. Is there even sunlight? Is that even natural sunlight in this place? Is it even oxygen the plants are producing? Oh, man. I probably should drink something, as my throat is getting quite dry.
Those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
Does it matter what you say, or do the plants just like the attention? And how far out from the central research will I have to go to find the plants that I can talk to? Because it's not these plants. Oh, hello. How are you? Give me your stuff. Dear Dr. Darling, I feel I must inform you of the very questionable documentation I'm seeing from Underhill's desk. She clearly has no concept of what the mold is. She claims there are microorganisms responsible for constructing the mold. Ridiculous. It's a rapidly growing fungus, not dissimilar to kudzu. She's fabricating complexity to justify her absurd budget demands. Speaking of which, I find it interesting that an old friend of yours gets her budget approved with no questions asked. I wonder if the Operations Oversight Committee would be interested to learn of that. Yours in estimation, Dr. Abraham Lewis. So basically, Dr. Abraham Lewis, in one letter, slanders a coworker and then threatens the person he's actually emailing or messaging, because they don't use fancy technology in this place. Are there any plants in the shelter? I wonder if these things get restocked, because I probably would have grabbed that in my first time here. Have I talked to you? Can I talk to you? Ooh, but I can talk to you.
I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
Yeah, my leaves. Crap leaves in comparison. But see, now we've got like little white outlines around the dead bodies because I can fling them around.
Do you have a family? I have a brother. I miss him a lot.
Ooh, hello.
They say I'm the director, but what does that mean? I have no experience in leadership roles. I have no on-the-job training.
It seems as though you could just tell the plants anything, and they're fine with it. No. Is this the last one?
Your chlorophyll really brings out the green in your leaves. That's all of them. I kind of wish there were more.
I agree.
Good listeners.
Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.